Good morning. My name is Cindy Smith and I am an independent mascara beauty artist, and I'm going to do a tutorial with you using my compact. All my makeup that I'm going to use is in this compact. That's one of the conveniences of this makeup, is that instead of carrying around a makeup bag and not being able to find what you need, everything I'm going to use is in this compact. So mascara is a 3D foundation. It's not what you're used to with most foundations. You just have one color. Our faces are not one-dimensional, so our makeup should not be either. So I'm going to have two highlight colors. One is to color correct, and that's Mango. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to use my Maskcara Beauty makeup brush that has two sides. So you get 2 for 1 with their brushes. This is the 30-second hack, so I'm going to use that brush. And hack stands for highlight and contour, which is what I'm going to be doing. So I've just got a little bit of Mango on my brush, and I'm going to go in just where I have some places that I want to correct, such as the dark areas under my eyes, and you can already see it neutralizing the darkness there. And this is a cream foundation, so it just kind of melts into your skin. Again, just a little bit on there. And it's very buildable. So I like a really natural look, so I don't want to look made over. I don't use a lot of heavy coverage, but if you have, you know, some areas that you need to cover, this makeup is really buildable, and you can cover any flaws that you want to cover. Again, I'm just gonna do some color correcting. I have some areas along my jawline that I want to cover. And this makeup, the thing about, you can replace the tins. Like this one is my one of my highlight colors that's getting low. So I can just pop that tin out. I don't have to replace this whole compact. I just have to replace that one tin with a new color. And I'm also going to do a little bit on my forehead. I'm not going to put it all over my forehead because I'm going to come back in with a lighter color to highlight and brighten. And I'm also going to contour, so I don't need to go up in my hairline. I'm going to put a little bit on my eyelids just to prime my eyelids for when I get ready to do my eyeshadow. Okay. Put a little bit on my nose. I get a little redness on my nose. All right. I am going to change brushes. I'm going to go to my detail hack brush, and I'm going to use the smaller end, and I'm going to come back in with Candlelit, which is this other highlight color. And again, it just takes very little, just a little bit on my brush. I'm going to go back in and just kind of brighten those areas under my eyes. And just kind of brings more light to my face, makes me look like I got a good night's sleep. I'm just stippling that, just kind of dabbing it on so that I don't remove the color that I put underneath there for the correcting. I'm gonna go along the sides of my nose. Underneath my nose. And along my chin. Also gonna put a little bit between my eyes. And it's giving me all the coverage that I want without the heavy feeling of some makeups. Okay, I've got a perfector sponge that I have wet. I've gotten it wet, wrung it out, also put it in a towel and got all the excess water out, so it's just damp. And I'm just gonna go around and press that makeup in, and also it will pick up any excess that I have on my face so it doesn't settle into the lines. Okay. All right, so I'm going to come back in with my detail hack, and I like this end for contouring, and this is my Contour Astoria. So I'm just going to go and dip into that. Doesn't take very much. And if you've never contoured before, you just go a little bit where your ear is, find your jaw, and you're just going to press this right up underneath your jaw. And you can already see the difference from one side to the other as far as the contour goes. And I'm probably going to come back in and blend that out just a little more, but I wanted you to be able to see it. Same thing on the other side, just find your jaw, come up underneath your jaw. And with contour, you're just creating depth and shadows, and it just gives your face some definition. And it also draws the focus to the center of your face. So like on your forehead, you do it to just kind of minimize the size of your forehead. If you have a really big forehead, this is going to help a lot. And I'm going to contour my nose, give myself a nose job without surgery. And just going to go down the sides, each side of your nose. And you can blend that out with the other end of your brush. And I'm also going to go along my jawline. For those of us with double chins, this is great. Okay, and you just drag that down. Okay. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of candlelit down the center of my nose just to make that more defined. All right. And now I'm going to go to my eyes. I did my eyebrows already, just for the sake of time. And I'm going to use my eyeshadow everything brush. I'm going to go with the fluffy end. And these are all Mascara Beauty brushes. They're awesome. I'm going to go in with Cupcake. I always use it as just a foundation, just to prime my lids and prep them for my other colors. Okay. I'm going to come in with the color Mama. Just a really pretty pink color. You can just barely see that, but I'm going to come in with some other color. Now I'm going to come in with Bend and Snap. I like the name of that one. It's funny the names they've come up with for this makeup. And these colors, they have all different kinds of colors. You can go to my site to look, but they have matte colors, they have glitter colors, they have some cream, they have powder, and all different colors, and they're just gorgeous. All right, and so I'm going to come back in the crease and use Ken. And this color has lots of pigmentation, so it just barely takes any at all. And I'm just going to do the outer corners of my eye. And make sure if you're older like me that you keep your eyes open when you're doing your eye makeup, because Otherwise, you might not put the makeup high enough and you won't be able to see it. All right, going back in there on the bottom along my lash line and along the lash line on the other side. Okay, and I'm also going to go underneath my lower lashes. Okay, and I've got this new color that I really like. It's called Unicorn. And I'm just going to go into the corners of my eye. And I also now have Black Friday, which is the liner. So this is always tricky on the phone. So if I'm not looking at you, I'm sorry, but my mirror on my desk is a lot better than trying to use my phone. All right. Now I am going to put on my my mascara. And Maskcara Beauty does not make a mascara. I know I tell y'all that every time, but I say it again for people that are just now finding me. So I am going to use the Voluminous Primer by L'Oreal just to give my eyelashes a little length, and I don't have long lashes, so I need all the help I can get. And I always use an eyelash curler because, again, I don't have very long lashes, so it does help to curl them a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to put on Telescopic by L'Oreal. And I'm always in search of the perfect mascara, so if you have any tips for me, message me and let me know, and I will try it because I like mascara. Okay, a little bit underneath, and I am going to line my lips for color, and you can use, oops, I dipped into the wrong thing. I dipped into my Black Friday. That won't work. I'm going to use my contour color to line my lips. I also need to put on some blush, don't I? Well, perfect, because I'm going to use the blush for my lips and for my cheeks. And lining them just helps to define them a little bit since I do have smaller lips. I'll flip this brush around. This is the multitasker, and I'm going to use the color Desert Sunset. I think that's what it's called. No, I'm sorry, Sandstone. Sandstone is what I'm using. It's this color here. It's just a pretty color. Okay. And I'm going to go onto my cheeks with that same color. And lastly, I'm going to use some illuminator. So pearl illuminator. Just on my brow bone. Just to bring some light there. And I'm also going to use rose gold, which is my favorite. Just along the tops of my cheeks, just to give me a little glow. And that is it. Even with talking, took me about, what, 15 minutes? And you can come back in. I do have a setting powder, which is this vanilla dust. You can do that, or I don't really like to use a lot of powder. I have a setting spray, and Mascara Beauty does have a setting spray that they're working out some packaging stuff on, so it'll be back in stock soon, and I love it. It does have a SPF in it, sunscreen. But I'm also going to put some illuminator on my lips. So that is the Mascara Beauty. They have so many great products, so much, you know, they have all of the makeup, and then they do have a skincare line that I've been using for over a year now. It's made a huge difference in my skin, and I encourage you to reach out to me, and we can get you set up with the right colors. We can do a color match either in person, or if you send me a picture, I can do it that way, and I can let you know what kind of picture I need. But I can just show you all the great products that Mascara Beauty makes. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Bye-bye.